Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone, at least that's viewing this Hoddy Talk today, has seen our wonderful Homes of Distinction magazines that came out in the last month in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. And we hope to have one out before year end in Virginia. And this is not only was mailed to over 22,000 folks that are on our preferred list of potential clients, and it has some of the greatest houses for sale that you could imagine in those 3 states. And I thought I'd take one little step further, and I ask each of you who are watching today, take a look at the local magazine. If you're in Pennsylvania, take a look at the Pennsylvania magazine, whatever state you're in, and go through the magazine, and as you're going through the pictures, whether they're your listing or not, start to think about people who might surprise you, by looking. Well, I started to do this last week. We may do this. As I started to look through this magazine, I started to think about houses or buyers that potentially could be ripe for one of these houses in here, because it was so very illuminated to see these different houses that say, and it just jumped out at me, who are potential buyers? I thought about a car dealer who was in North Hills, and I called that person last week just to tell them about it and follow up with the magazine to them. It made me talk to. It was at an event and met a couple who are both dual income physicians, and I started to talk about them because I know they're in a house that they got 3 little kids, and they should be thinking about moving up. And I figured for those, it was a brand new house for almost $1.7 million, but it was brand new because I know 2 professionals usually don't want to take a fixer-upper, and this house is ready to go, and it's a natural move for those folks to make. And neither one of those 2 people were on our list, I found out, but it just triggered my thought process, process as I looking at the pictures. And I think everybody that's listening to this can do the same thing. As I say, whether it's your listing or not, just go through the book and it'll jump out at you and start to think about potential people that own their own businesses in your neighborhood or in your community. People you sold houses to 5-10 years ago, like this young physician couple. It'll jump out at you of potential people who might be interested in not one of these houses, could be interested in something like one of these houses that you may have listed. So just, the Distinctive Homes magazine is not only good for a listing presentation to take on with you, it's not only good to send out and hopefully some buyer will call back, but also is good for you, the individual realtor, to go through this magazine and think about people who should be moving up to some great house in the next 3 months. Have a great rest of the summer. Thank you.